Hey all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I want to welcome you. My name is Eileen. I'm the owner of Vera Up, which is an HR and career consulting firm. We specialize in helping anyone who's trying to find a job. We help with updating your resume as well as prepping you for that next big interview. So today I want to talk about business etiquette. And the reason why is so in my short, I did a video about Carly B, who was in Las Vegas the other day, and she was doing a concert and some woman threw water at her. We are forgetting how it is to conduct ourselves at concerts and in the workplace. It's because in the last few years, we have not had a lot of concerts, so people are just losing their mind. And then in the workplace, we haven't really been in the workplace for a while. So now people are back in the office. But I feel like we have some business etiquette that we need to talk about. But before we get started, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Since after 2019, we have been working mostly remote. But now companies are requiring employees to come back in the office either for a hybrid work day or to come back all together. But I feel like there's some things that we need to talk about because some people are forgetting about professionalism and also workplace etiquette. So the first one I want to talk about, I even did a video about it. But if you are in the office, you want to stay away from social media. And the reason why is because we can be strolling on our phone and not even realize how much time we're on our phone. Because you can see a video like, oh yeah, I like this. So I look at another one, and the next thing you know, 15 minutes have gone by. And you might even feel the need to post about work on social media. That is a big no. Unless that's your job, then yes, you can do that. But other than that, it takes away from your workday. It takes away from you concentrating on what you're supposed to do. And you better believe if you're having some type of performance issue, they're going to go look to see what you were doing during the day. So if they can prove that you were on social media and posting and liking things and not concentrating on your work, they will definitely bring that to your attention. So that's the first one. The second one is I noticed that, like I said, we are in the office again, and you are someone that's trying to talk to someone and they're not getting off the phone. Business etiquette and professionalism is not to wait by the door. But there have been many of times where I was on the phone in my office and I had to tell someone, I will be with you in a minute. That is not what you want someone to do. What you should simply do is if you see they're on the phone, either come back later or leave them a little note that says, hey, call me when you can. That is being professional. You don't want to stand there because that makes people feel like they have to rush to get off the phone, or it makes them feel like you don't respect them. So definitely make sure you do not do that. And the next one is you want to consider if you are someone that loves fish, but you bring it to the office, that is a big no because you have to be mindful that there are people who are very sensitive to smell. So don't bring in that fish that you made the night before, and also try to stay away from eggs. You have to be professional and you have to keep other people in mind. So don't stink up the office. That's a big no. The next one, if you are someone that loves popcorn, especially microwave popcorn, please, whatever you do, don't burn that popcorn because that is a huge business etiquette that you need to know. Because if you burn that popcorn, that office is going to smell awful for a few days because it takes a minute to get rid of that smell. And then the next one, this is a big one for me. So, just as well as you think about lunch and the smell, think about perfume and cologne. That is a big office no. You may love that smell, but it could be a smell that's triggering to someone else. It could be a smell that their ex-husband or ex-wife may wear, that perfume or cologne. So I can give you an example. So I have to go into the office and I had to go to a meeting with a client, and where I wore this perfume that I love, and I thought I only put on a little bit. But before I could even sit down, there was a woman asked me what was what was I wearing? And I was like, ooh, I told her, but I was so embarrassed because that meant her office is like 4 or 5 doors down. So that means that she smelled me before we even got to that meeting. And I was like, okay. So I make it a point to make sure that I don't wear perfume because you just want to make sure that you're professional. And too much cologne, if someone can smell you after you left a certain area or on the elevator, that's too much. And then another thing is you want to be considerate of when you receive an email and it has like a lot of people on it, and especially if it's like an organizational email and it shows you all of everyone that's on that email, do not hit reply all. I know, even though they may not tell you not to do it, but that is a big no no because all it does is clog up the email system. So never do a reply all. And then another thing you want to consider is when you're working in cubicles, people can hear you. So if you get a personal phone call, I say take it outside. And if you can't go outside, then go somewhere where the break room or somewhere where people cannot hear you talking on the phone. Because when you're at home and you get calls, it's no big deal. But one of the things you have to remember working in an office environment now, it's important that you take that call somewhere else. And then another thing you want to consider, I know this sounds so weird, but I'm telling you, when someone is crunching ice really hard and really loud, especially in cubicles, everyone can hear it. So you want to be mindful when you're crunching that ice. So those are some business etiquette that I came up with. Do you have any? Did I miss any? I would love to hear from you. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye.